some stuff for you today. Pretty much not, but...
No, we are wanting to do a catch-up episode because we haven't talked in like a week. Like a week and a half. Because the holidays, Thanksgiving happened, so we've been kind of busy doing stuff for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, family stuff. Or if we don't have family, just hang out and play video games.
Actually, that was pretty much my whole Thanksgiving.
Seriously, that's what I wanted my Thanksgiving to be.
Oh,
but
no.
I did have family, so...
Oh, shame. No, I think, let's see. So it was, I tried to get everything done.
Did you end up
for
cooking?
work. I did. So I ended up getting, so we had 3 weddings last Saturday. So we ended up going to the office super early and trying to get them all done on Monday, Wednesday, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh my God, guys. So Jenna has a Stream Deck, so she's apparently has a fart sound on it. That's what that was. Hold on, wait. I don't even know. Can you hear it? Why did they give you that?
No, I put that on there. I can put whatever I want on there.
That's not surprising at all. Anyway, so we were trying to get the weddings done so we could be done and not have to I ended up not working for half the week. So I ended up having, I think, Wednesday off. And it ended up being trying to get everything done before Thanksgiving. I did end up cooking. Mark was saying that he just wanted apple pie and stuffing.
Nice.
But
legit, he just wanted apple pie and then stuffing on top of it, or
a side, that's all he wanted. But then he's telling me driving home the day before Thanksgiving, he's like, "Oh, I want stovetop stuffing." I'm like, "Mother, I just went and got all the stuff to make stuffing. I made a whole loaf of challah bread."
Homemade stuffing.
Homemade stuffing.
Dude, I would pick that over stovetop.
He's obsessed with stovetop. So that happens. And he also says, "Oh, I want mashed potatoes." And I open the pantry. I'm like, "You are lucky that I have potatoes," because he just started changing things last minute. But I ended up making...
And I wouldn't go to the grocery store. That place was a...
He ended up going to go get stovetop.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so...
It was intense over there.
No, I went and got everything I needed for Thanksgiving, I think Friday, before the week. So I ended up making apple pie, stuffing, mashed potatoes, and I made chicken pot pie. So that's it. We had pie.
Were they frozen chicken pot pies,
No,
or was it legit?
I made it.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I love chicken pot pie.
I just didn't want to go and get stuff for turkey. I do kind of miss that I didn't have meat, just meat, but the leftovers are getting eaten more, so I felt that was a better thing. Now here's the weird thing. Okay, I've never seen Mark do this in my entire life, and I don't know if you do this. So I made these amazing mashed potatoes. Freaking bomb status, so good. He puts ketchup in them. And I'm like, and as he's doing this, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why? You're ruining it. He's like, what? I've always liked them this way. I'm like, I have never seen you put ketchup in mashed potatoes.
That sounds disgusting.
It didn't look good. So he's trying to tell me to eat it. I'm like, no, thank you. But he's like, well, what are French fries made out of? I'm like, potatoes. And he's like,
yeah,
what
but they're fried.
I
They're
know.
not mashed.
Yeah, and he's like, well, what are mashed potatoes? And I'm like, potatoes. I'm saying it that way because I was saying it like that because of Samwise from Lord of the Rings. Okay, you got it. But yeah, so his potatoes were red.
Ew.
It was really gross. I didn't try it, so I don't know if anyone else does that, but he's like, oh yeah, everyone does that. I'm like, no one does that.
No one. I've never seen anyone do that.
Ketchup and mashed potatoes.
No, I put ketchup on
eggs.
I put ketchup on mac and cheese.
Ew. Why?
Because mac and cheese is so bland and disgusting.
I know hot sauce. I've heard people do hot sauce. I was watching this show. Sorry, I'm eating an Ice Cube if you guys can hear that. Hold on. Ice Cube break. I'm so sorry.
This is so uncut and unreal right now.
Anyway, I was watching this thing and talked about top 10 Thanksgiving side dishes, and mac and cheese is one of them. We never had macaroni and cheese as a side dish.
I have not either, but a lot of people were doing mac and cheese. So I've always had the staples.
Okay.
Stuffing, mashed potatoes.
As you do.
You got bread rolls. That are bread.
Green bean
casserole.
I love green bean casserole.
Ham and turkey with a bunch of gravy.
Yep.
That's Thanksgiving.
I don't know where they're getting
People are just adding shit because they're...
Maybe it's a southern thing, though, because I don't know, my cousins, they're, from Florida, and I don't know if it's something like that where you get, the big mac and cheese, because they, boiled peanuts and stuff, too. They're really good. Boiled peanuts are fucking bomb.
Weird.
They're really good. I don't know how to make them. I'm assuming you just boil peanuts. awesome.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I ended up doing a lot of my cooking the day before. So I did all my side stuff so then I could play games as much as I could.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was a lot of video game playing. I had meant to stream, but then I just didn't care because I just wanted to play and
I felt that way too. Well, and I didn't even get to play. So Thursday I went down to Tucson in the morning.
Isn't that a little bit of a drive?
Hold on. So this is even worse.
Okay.
Steven is ridiculous.
Oh no.
Because he wanted, and I get it, he wanted to see his family as well.
Okay.
So
Are they in Tucson too?
They're in Peoria area.
Is that on the way?
So
she's showing me that it's not on the way.
Think of the stadium for the Cardinals.
Yep.
That's where his parents live, maybe 20 minutes further than that.
That's in Glendale, right?
Ish. Yeah. Okay. And then my parents are in Tucson.
So how long does it take to get there and then boomerang back?
So we went to my parents because we had lunch at 1:30.
Okay.
So we drove all the way to my parents, and we got there in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So
you could have went to Sedona.
Pretty much.
Okay.
But we're going south.
Okay, that's a long drive.
So we go south, we get to my parents, we have lunch.
Yes.
And, it was great, it was fast, and then we were like, all right, well, when we sat and, had a drink or whatever, and then Steve's like, we have to go, because we have to go to my parents.
So you just sit in the car after a big lunch like that?
Well, I didn't stuff myself, because I knew that we were going to have a second Thanksgiving.
Oh, my God.
So I was like, all right, first, I just literally had one serving of everything.
Yep.
Very small, didn't even have pie. I was like, I'm good.
Okay.
Ate a little. Then we had a little drink at my parents', and then we drove all the way out of Tucson, past Chandler, to go towards Glendale, and we got to his parents at 7.
Oh my God.
And so then they already had plates, and we ate again, which now I felt uncomfortable because I was like, cool, now I feel like crap because I'm stuffed, and I felt like I had to eat it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, I don't feel good.
And now it's 7 o'clock at night, and after being that full, all you want to do is sit on the couch and unbutton your pants.
Yep.
And just blah.
No, I wore my Thanksgiving pants.
Oh, solid. Sweats.
Leggings.
Oh yeah, leggings or sweats. I was in sweats most of the day. Well, so we ended up, because we don't have family out here, so we ended up. Actually I pushed it back. So everything I made the night before. We woke up Thanksgiving Day. We had bought tickets on Monday to go see Creed 2. Mm-hmm. So we went and saw Creed 2 at 11, and then once we were done, we came back home, played games, and then had Thanksgiving dinner at 5.
Nice.
So I bought, and of course I got Coca-Cola, I got popcorn,
nice.
And I got a hot dog. So yeah, that's what I had. And then the next day, Black Friday,
at the
theater.
Got
yeah. It. Oh my God. So we get to the movie theater. And I'm super stoked because we're walking in and there's a whole bunch of firefighters walking in. And I just it makes it a good day when the universe lets that sync up. I just love when I go shopping at the grocery store and it's when the firefighters are shopping. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. I love their pants. Their little outfits. I love it. But they
have the tight shirt and the cute pants. Yeah.
I don't know. I love it. So
that's awesome.
I was so excited because I looked at Mark. I'm like, today's going to be a good day because they're walking in. I was like, wait. And then we were going in. They didn't stop at concessions. I was like, oh my God, they're working. I was like, something's on fire. They're working. And they walked back and forth. And
probably somebody just passed out or something.
They said something. They had to go back in the kitchen. So
I
think an alarm went off. Yeah, I think an alarm went off, but it was fine.
They didn't seem like they were rushing.
But they looked great. So I was happy to see that.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, so we did the movie first, and then we went home, and because we were full from the movie, we didn't even actually have dinner until 5, which was nice, because I usually have it 2, and then I'm like a pancake on the
yeah,
thing,
right, and then you don't feel good.
No, here's the worst. You don't feel good. You feel like ass, and you feel so gross. Button pants undone, belly out. And then 3 hours later, you're like, I guess I'll get some pie, or I guess I'll get more stuffing.
Yeah.
And then you go and have a bite of it, and you're even worse off than you were before. Thanksgiving, I love it, but oh my God, the food's amazing, but then I just can't stop picking and grazing, so I'm just constantly sick the whole day. So I can't stop.
The whole weekend.
The whole weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I didn't make a lot of stuff because I didn't want to have
that feeling.
Yeah.
And it's nice when you grow as an adult and you can actually control those things.
I can't. I'm not an adult yet. I can't control it.
So Friday, my sister came up, which Steve and I had a plan to go.
What else did you do that night? You just...
That was it. We ate and then drove home.
And just passed out?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
We got home at like maybe like midnight or so.
Oh, shit.
Or 11.
How was traffic? Crazy?
No.
Oh.
No, it was fine. I think everybody was already smart enough to not go anywhere.
Makes sense.
It was not bad. We listened to Harry Potter there and back, so we're already like halfway done through Harry Potter 1 again.
Nice.
So with that, we were gonna go to Fantastic Beasts on Friday, and because he was butthurt that we went, and he's
Sorry,
like,
Steve.
I was like, you don't understand. It's Bridget and I.
We planned this because we saw the other one.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like,
really good.
It was so good. So I was like, we have to go again, and I'm so excited. Like I can't wait. It was so good because now I like miss little things.
Yeah.
Like while I was watching it, I was like, oh, that makes so much more sense. Oh, I totally missed that in the first one. And it's nice to go with somebody who hasn't seen it because you're like...
You're watching them watch it.
Like, especially the little cat.
Yes.
Oh I was like, oh, it's squishy face. But, so then my sister messaged and she's like, oh, I'm on my way up. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm like, Steve, Jessica's coming. So she came with us to the movie. Okay. I brought my Niffler.
Nice.
So I literally had him in my backpack. And like I wore a Harry Potter shirt because I wanted to be really, really dumb.
I was talking to Mark about how we both were like, oh, we should have dressed up. And I was like, I should go again and then dress up. Like, go and do it. Yes.
Nobody wanted me to bring my wand, though.
Oh.
So I was really sad. So I brought my Niffler. And
you could have like put someone's eye out, though.
Yeah, probably. Steve put popcorn in the Niffler. And then he goes... because it has a little pocket.
Yeah.
And he goes, you should probably take that out because Layla's probably going to find it later. So I had to like take it all out of his pocket. But we watched that and then we went to a couple of stores in the mall. This is on
Black Friday?
This is Black Friday.
How was that?
It was stupid. Like, we were just going to the movies. Mm-hmm. We got stuck in traffic. Everybody was, like, parked in, like, the middle of the street. Because, like, not parked, but, like, they were trying to turn into the mall.
Yeah.
And then, you know how, like, the turning lane goes this way. And then the light would turn red. And then these people would come up. And now you have, like, half people here, half people here. I'm like...
Why'd go?
You guys can't go.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to get any further than what you did before. So then I actually flipped a U-turn and went back behind the mall. Yeah. And it was fine. So it was just that front area where Blue Wasabi and Barnes & Noble is.
Yeah, that always gets like that. That's why I always go the back route.
Back route, yeah. It was so dumb. So we went back to the back route and then watched the movie. It was super packed during the night. We went to the Apple store. That was packed. Wow. Just to see if they had sales, which they didn't. And then, because Apple don't give a fuck. Yeah. They were like, no, it's $400. And I'm like, cool. Like, what are your Black Friday deals? You get a $50 gift card. No, cool. What can I do with a $50 gift card? Can I use it on it? No, you have to use it at another time. Your sales suck.
No, what's your Black Friday sale? We don't believe in that. Okay.
What's a sale? Yeah. Never mind. So then we went and got Frost. And then we went home, I think we went home and watched the ending of Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Okay, I still haven't seen it.
Which, oh my god, it's so fucking good and you're gonna love it. Like, I seriously just want to watch it with you.
I've had, when I was streaming, I had someone tell me that it reminded them of Buffy.
I can see that. Yeah? Yep, I can see that for sure. Now, the ending of Sabrina, she gets real annoying real quick, but you have to remember that she's 16.
Okay.
Like, she's 16 years old. Now, Buffy, I think she was also around that time.
When she started, when the first season.
But she wasn't annoying.
No, she's not annoying.
But I think they had...
Well, I mean, there's some annoying.
I think they had her to the point where she was really seeming adult-like. And then all of a sudden they were like, oh, wait, we got to pull her back and make her even worse. Well, and I was like, come on.
If this is season 1, too, because then if you have Buffy, that was like 7 seasons of character development. Yeah. So, like, season 1 of Buffy, she is still a kid and kind of acted like that. Yeah, I was wondering what it would be to go see, because we were thinking about seeing these movies, like, at the regular theater, but I thought to myself, like, it's going to be packed, so we ended up doing the theater by us, where you reserve your seat. Yeah. That way, it's kind of controlling how many people are going to actually go.
Yep.
So we ended up
and where you were sitting.
Yeah, so we had no problem getting And plus the one we live by, we can walk to. So
you don't have to park.
Yeah, so we walked both times, and we ended up having no problem. Got in. We had seats that were right in the middle. Creed was really fucking good. I felt like I don't work out hard enough. I was like, I'm doing it wrong. Like, clearly I'm doing it wrong. It was fucking great. Black Friday, we went to see Wreck-It Ralph, which I don't, it's hard. I think I wouldn't buy it.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't buy it.
But you bought the first Wreck-It Ralph.
I bought the first one.
I love Wreck-It Ralph.
I enjoy the first one. I would not buy the second one.
That's sad.
I really enjoyed Creed more, the Creed experience more than the Wreck-It Ralph. And it's hard because you can't really compare them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I found myself bored in the Wreck-It Ralph one. So I was like, oh, all right. So it was just, it was okay. It wasn't bad. I think it's worth seeing, but I don't think and Mark will probably buy because he buys everything. But I just don't. It's one of those things that I probably wouldn't buy.
Interesting. Yeah, that's kind of sad. I was really interested in that one. I'd like to go see Creed too, but I think I need to watch the first one again because it's been so long. I mean, I know the storyline, but at the same time, I would kind of want to refresh.
Yeah.
Because now I have so many other movies in my head.
Yeah.
And TV shows.
Well, and then after we saw Fantastic Beasts, I've been trying to find the first one.
I dived so hard into the wizarding world of Harry Potter right now.
Gone.
I was like, I have been reborn. I actually like Fantastic Beasts more than Harry Potter.
I want to go back and watch the first one again. Mm-hmm. I don't own it. Now I want to go to buy it at Zia Records, and I was trying to find it anywhere online, going, oh, clearly it'd be on Netflix, or clearly it'd be on Hulu, or clearly something else. Can't find it.
Did you find it on HBO Go?
No, is it on there?
I'm sure it is. It was.
I was looking through my stuff, so I don't know if it just came off, because I saw it, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to watch it.
They probably took it off because of...
Two?
Yeah. They do that sometimes.
Well, now it's one of those things where it's like, well, I want to go and actually buy the movie and watch the first one again.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for that one. I'd say from like Creed and Fantastic, I think so far, for the first top one is Fantastic Beasts for me.
Yep.
That was really good. I think that was better than the first one.
I actually think it was better than the first one. Now, I liked the first one.
I did too. I enjoyed it.
And to see now...
I didn't buy it. So it was like fun to enjoy, but I was like, I don't know, I can wait on it. But this one, I'm like, I want to watch it again, right now.
I loved it. Like, there was so many cool, like, pieces and twists and, like, people that they're, like, developing.
Yeah.
And then people that passed right away, and you're like, what the fuck?
I do like that it was a little bit darker.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the first one was dark-ish.
It was dark.
This one was darker for sure, and I do like how you're saying the character development. I liked seeing what they did with the characters from the last one.
Yeah.
Like, with, what's her name?
Tina? Queenie, yeah.
She's
psycho.
Holy shit, man. But I was, like, happy to see that, and her acting, like, when she's screaming at him. Like,
yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I dig it. Like, I totally dig it. Oh my god. Yeah, so we ended up buying the tickets. We were worried about what Black Friday would be. So since you were out at Black Friday, you're saying it was just utter chaos, like completely just fucking packed everywhere.
Now again, I stayed mostly in the theater because we watched Fantastic Beasts.
But you did go shopping after.
We did go, but it was like now 8:00. Or 7. I think it was 7 o'clock at night.
You went at night? Okay.
So we went to the movies about, what is that, like 4 or 3 or so?
Yeah. And
then I think we got out of the movie at like 6 something. So, because obviously now movies are like 3 hours long. Soon we're going to have movies that it's like, hey, you guys, let's go to a movie. Okay, let me pack the lunches. Let me pack da-da-da. Well, now we're going to be gone for like 8
But if you
hours.
notice it, it's like, so it used to be just like popcorn, right?
Yeah, now they're serving fucking dinners.
Yeah, now it's like, we had like burgers there, hot dogs, all right, whatever. But like, yeah. Because I only would get a hot dog or french fries if you went to the drive-in. Yeah. But not like to the movie theater. So it's pretty intense. And the giant fucking drinks.
Well, or they have the Alamo, which we did.
Yes.
And then they have like somebody serve you.
I have a gift card. I have to go back. Mark's never been, so he asked.
You have to definitely take him. Now there's one over in Tempe too.
I probably would still do the one we did.
Yeah, I liked
that one a lot.
Mm-hmm. I haven't been in the new one. So... movies were great. The shopping was ridiculous. I didn't really get a lot. I went and got candles at Yankee Candle. Because I was like, ooh, cool, buy 3, get 3.
Candles.
So I'm like, at least I can make my house smell like Christmas.
I went shopping the day before Thanksgiving. I went to Nordstrom Rack to look for stuff. Honestly,
This one?
No,
The
I
new
can't
one?
handle that one.
It's brand new.
I know. I went into that one and I don't think it is good as the one that's by Chandler Mall.
So
okay. I went to that one and I shit you not, the reason why I was going shopping is because I was trying to find stuff that made me feel like I was in Fantastic Beasts. So it's like, this whole episode is like a fucking around that movie. So it's like, I'm like, oh my god, I want to have like the cute, like little coats.
Trench coats.
And I want to have the outfits that look kind of like, oh, look, she looks like a wizard. So I was shopping for that.
Did you find anything?
I did find a cute shirt that kind of like, how do I say this? It walks this world and others. Like, it's kind of like, it could look like that. I ended up finding a few things that I would use for like everyday life. But after that, I ended up going back home and then I started shopping online. And I found a trench coat on Etsy. Oh my god, weird.
That's
Your phone
creepy.
is so listening to me. Her phone just popped up saying there's Nordstrom Rack like sales right now. Ew. Technology. Skynet.
They're listening.
So,
they got jackets.
Yeah, right? Oh, True Religion jeans. But yeah, so then I went home and I started shopping online. I found stuff on Etsy, which is probably the second purchase I've ever made on Etsy before.
Etsy is...
It's
a shot in the dark sometimes.
This is the second one. We'll see if I get it. But then I was just trying to, like, when Black Friday actually happened, I started shopping online because I thought maybe that would be a good thing. And I don't necessarily like shopping online anymore just because you can't physically try stuff on.
Yeah, and I've gotten a bunch of stuff and I need to return it. And it's hard for me to return just because I, like, don't schedule the right time.
Here's my problem was I never end up returning stuff just because I'm lazy. And it makes me uncomfortable to, like, have to go and return stuff. I'm like, well, you bought this online, I don't like it, or it doesn't fit, or whatever.
I'm like, can you take this to the UPS store?
I just end up not, like, or I'll buy, I was purposely only buying stuff that you could return in store.
Yeah.
So if I want to do that, but it's so hard, so I rather shop in person versus online, and I could not find anything online that was even worth it for Black Friday.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, okay,
there was a couple of
things
things
socks.
there was a couple of things that I was like, oh, that's cute, but then I got it all in the cart, and I'm like, do I really want to spend $70?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm fine. And then I'll X out of it.
Yeah.
And then, like, the next day I look and it's all sold out, and I'm like, motherfucker, I should have bought it.
And then I feel like this year, and I don't know if I just not aware of it, but I feel like this year Black Friday
was Black Month,
Black Week, Black sales, everything going on. It was just like, I feel like sales started before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Because, all right, what was it? A few years ago, Black Friday was Black Friday. That's it. You have Thanksgiving.
You made sure that, like, I even remember when I worked at GameStop, like, it was, fuck, we got to get everybody working at this time, this time. Let's go ahead and do this. When I worked at Buckle, same thing. Black Friday, huge event.
Yeah.
And everybody worked, like, there was times when I would work, I'd go home, sleep, and come back just to finish out the day.
But it's like, and if you wanted anything, you would get up really early, you'd stand in line, you have the doorbusters, people would go crazy over this shit. If you had to get something, you go out on Black Friday. But now it's like, then it started creeping. Then I got really mad because it started
then it was the Thursday.
The Thursday was driving me nuts. Because like, oh, fuck dinner with your family.
Yeah.
Stop dinner early and go shopping Thursday night. I'm like, what is this shit? So it turned into like, oh, Black Friday.
I worked all those.
Because some store thought it'd be a great idea that, hey, we're going to fucking start on Thanksgiving. Which is bullshit.
Yeah.
And then I feel like this year, unless it was happening and I never noticed it, I felt like this year shit started on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just throughout the whole thing. So like the Black Friday showed up, but it wasn't any different sales. It was like all week of the same shit. And then, and then I keep seeing the whole shop local, which is great to do anyway, but...
Yeah, so it was Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and then Sunday got skipped, and then it's Cyber Monday. Which...
Well, and I don't mind...
I always liked how it was Black Friday.
Cyber Monday.
Black Friday was like, you go to the store... And you try and find, and you fight people, and you just punch...
Really
I'm just kidding. But then Cyber Monday, you go to Amazon.
Fucking Furby on Black Friday.
Yeah, and then Amazon, you get your, like, finish up stuff on Cyber Monday. That's how it's supposed to be.
And I thought, so it's like Black Friday was like physically in store. There's going to be some crazy sales. And then Cyber Mondays for anything that Cyber Monday, I think, might still be the same. But it's like that's when you buy your stuff online. And most of the stuff is electronics. Yeah. Or it's like computers or whatever else. And I feel like that's just now it's a big blur. Which is crazy. And it's not like I hated working Black Fridays. They weren't fun. And I never actually went out for Black Fridays anyway. Not really. I didn't do doorbusters or anything. I think I remember one time I stood in line with Mark for Toys R Us for something. I don't remember what it was, but they opened the door and people were filling. It was like it must have been a Black Friday. But it was like an opening for stuff, and people were going in and throwing all the, like, dumping toys in their carts, and it was all, like, Star Wars stuff. And people were, like, vicious about it.
Yeah, people are rude.
I don't know. I guess it's hard because it's like you want everyone to, like, pay for the stuff. But here's my thing, like, with Amazon, too. It's like, is that taking away actually shopping in stores? Like, what's going to happen to those stores that rely on walk-ins?
What do you mean?
Like, is Amazon almost like a monopoly because it's like
pretty much
it's taking away jobs, it's taking away like people doing it. That's crazy.
Yeah. Did you hear that Barnes & Noble is thinking about ending?
No.
But honestly,
really?
Barnes & Noble, if you're listening,
I enjoy Barnes & Noble.
I love Barnes & Noble.
I like going in and physically being
Steve and I go to Barnes & Noble once a week, and we buy 5 to 9 books, which is disgusting. I looked, and he has this bookshelf that he said purchased, and literally since we've been together, he started that. We have 92 books already in there.
Oh my God.
So it's disgusting. But Barnes & Noble needs to, one, they didn't even like price match from their own website. Their own website.
Was it over this weekend?
Was it over?
Was it over Black Friday that you're talking about? Because Mark was running into that no one will price match any of their own shit. Because the sales.
No, this is just Barnes & Noble for
in general?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, they had where it was 50% off all young adult books. So clearly I was like, all of the books. I got all these new books. And it was like $70, which is amazing. So, but for them, like, I feel like I asked Steve, I was like, I wonder why like Amazon wouldn't purchase Barnes & Noble. They've already purchased Whole Foods. They've already purchased like all these other fucking places. But he's like, well, they're already beating them in sales. Like, it doesn't matter.
Amazon was originally an online bookstore.
Yeah. So now.
Because it was like Amazon books from A to Z. That's why the logo looks like a book. Like Amazon was a bookstore. That's how it started.
Amazon's logo is a book?
Something like that. Well, it's like, it's from A to Z. If you look on the history of it, Amazon was originally an online. Look it up. She's fucking fact checking me. Amazon it started off as a bookstore, an online bookstore. I know this because I was watching.
Amazon started as bookstore.
I know this because I was watching Netflix, and it was the 80s or the 90s, and it fucking told me that, and I didn't even know that.
Remember when Amazon only sold books?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Isn't that insane?
So that's the thing. Like, they're not going to get Barnes & Noble, so I'm kind of upset because I like going to Barnes & Noble.
I physically like being there. It's nice.
I like the ambiance. I like just looking at books. I'm one that actually buys them. I do see people go in there, and then they'll look online on Amazon and then buy it online. But, like, I like being able to buy it, like, right then and there and go home and start reading it.
I personally will sometimes buy it on Amazon.
But I do buy on Amazon, too.
I mean, I'll buy on Amazon, or I will, try to find it at, like, Goodwill or, what's it called? Bookman's, stuff like that.
Actually, I have a Bookman's gift card. I gotta remember to use that.
I don't know. Like I said, it's a thing with, like, online shopping and, like, trying clothes on.
I never knew. I just thought it was a smiley face from A to Z. Oh my God, I'm such an idiot.
I mean, it probably is a smile, but that's why the arrow goes from A to Z, because it's books.
Holy fuck, that is hilarious.
That guy must make billions of dollars when he probably fucking
That guy's disgusting. Okay, anywho, good job, Amazon.
I don't know. I just like... I know
back to Black Friday. I just enjoy it being Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
And my friend was I have a friend that, how many times am I going to say that? my friend, I have a friend. I really do, guys. He actually...
It's not me.
He like blacklisted buying stuff on Amazon because he's like that, it sucks. You're taking away... Because he used to work at American Apparel.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like
American Apparel is bye-bye.
Yeah. So it's like you're taking away, all these actual stores. So it's just an interesting thing.
Speaking of that would tie into our Phoenix flea market. So I went to the Phoenix flea market yesterday, and
Where's that?
It was Heritage Square.
Okay.
So where the Science Center is. Mm-hmm. And it was 170 unique people that are there selling their product.
Okay.
So it was Small Business Saturday, and the Phoenix flea market was there. There was things from macrame to pottery to jewelry to those iconic cocktails to food trucks. And actually, my old boss at Buckle started this new company called Rooster Bus. And he took a bus and redid it, and it's like a high-end designer clothing line for men.
Interesting.
And you just like walk into the bus.
Oh,
and
that's
like
cool.
the sweatpants were super comfy. Guys' shirts were like super awesome looking. Like I kind of want to just buy all of the guys' clothes and still wear it myself.
Yeah,
because it looks so comfy. Like I would totally wear those sweatpants. They were the jogger ones that like cut in.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm gonna have to get these.
I will, especially for comfy clothes. I have no fucking shame, and I will absolutely go to the men's section. And
well, they're more comfortable than ours.
Oh,
ours are always thin.
Yeah. Thin or like tight, and like I don't want that. Like I want like really fucking baggy, like falling off my ass baggy.
Yeah, I like the boyfriend look.
Yeah.
But it was fucking insane. It was packed. Like there was like you couldn't even see half of the things because there was just people all next to it, and I'm like, okay, nice. Like, but there was like the steelworking stuff.
That's
like
cool.
There was light bulbs made up. It was just really cool.
They sometimes have that in downtown Mesa where it's like
Second Friday.
Yeah, Second Friday, like the art.
So it's similar to First Friday in Phoenix, but they had all of those people from all over the whole.
Now, is that something that they do like monthly, or is that just like a special thing?
It was just a special Phoenix flea market. Comes only once a year. Same as Junk in the Trunk, only comes in September, which I want to do that. I've never done it. And it's all vintage.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, vintage clothing, vintage furniture.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
I totally would go to that.
And Jody always goes.
That'd be fun.
And her whole house is like fucking
out
of a magazine.
Cool.
I'm like, I just want your house.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so Small Business Saturday, that was awesome and very interesting. I didn't really get anything except for those iconic cocktails because I was out.
Yeah.
But my sister just went ham.
She
just got everything, but she knocked out all of her Christmas presents.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
she got me a blanket too that somebody made. It was made by Cozy is the company.
Nice.
The material is super awesome. It had little cactuses all on it,
cute.
and then so she said that I'll have to wait for Christmas. So I was like, damn it. I love blankets. Like blankets this time of year, I just sit on the couch and read. And
I went ham and was like sweater shopping like a motherfucker.
See, I love sweaters. Did you get that at Nordstrom?
I did.
I like it a lot.
$20.
Yep, I love it.
It's airy.
Yep. I
like
love
it.
sweaters.
And I got like a zip up like Nike one because I always wanted one. I was like, oh my god. But yeah, I threw all my sweaters out because it's funny because we live here, right? Mm-hmm. And we're like, oh, it never gets fucking cold. So I moved here and I threw all my shit out. And then here I am buying sweaters and fucking like trench winter coats because it gets cold after 75. Like I'm done.
I'm supposed to go to Detroit and you're supposed to go to New York.
Oh, I'm
soon.
Fucked.
I'm so fucked.
Shit.
I have no jacket. I don't know what to do. I still have to find one and figure out what to do.
I think I'll have that trench coat if it comes in on time. And I'll have like sweatpants, but I'll have her jeans. So I don't have like really, I'll just wear my sister's stuff. It's fine.
Yeah, you're lucky. I can't wear my brother's. My brother's like 6'2", and he's just a behemoth. I would be like, hey, Brad, can I wear your sweaters?
It's fine, it's a dress.
I know, right? I could probably wear his wife's, but she'd be like, you're weird.
You would be like that little kid in the giant oversized shirt that your hand, like it's the big sleeves, but your hands just like kind of
exactly.
in it. Yeah,
totally.
That's amazing.
So, which is funny, my mom bought like cuddle duds and like all this other stuff and like socks. with like
the
sticky, sticky
yeah.
pads.
Oh.
And she's like, look, I got some for you and Steve.
Oh my god, speaking of socks, sticky pads, my brain is working in this way. I wanted to tell you, so I was shooting the wedding on Saturday and they had African dancers there. And it was so nice because I'm watching the dance moves because it was kind of like what we did for the fusions.
Like Bollywood?
Kind of, but like we had that one like African one we did.
Yeah.
And I couldn't help myself and the dancers started yipping, so I started like yipping. And then everyone else got like what the hell is she doing? So then like everyone else kind of started doing like screaming and yips. But I had to tell you about it because like I was watching the performance. I'm like, oh my god, like I remember doing that. And it was just like they had the drums and everything, so kind of like the belly dancing.
Yep.
And it just like made me feel like the
Did you watch our Alejandro video?
I did.
I kind of wanted to go dance again.
Oh, it's
I was
so
like,
much fun.
I would be so much better now.
I know. I do it.
I was way too young.
I do it once in a while when I'm at home, but like I don't even know what the scene looks like anymore.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because that thing in Tempe is gone now too. What was the one? Because we went to the Alwyn house, but then there was that one in Tempe.
I don't remember.
Miajanas? No.
Miajanas is still there. That's a restaurant.
What was the one in Tempe where we saw Sylvia? Salamanca. It was some place in Tempe that was belly dancing, and I can't remember.
We saw Sylvia at a festival in Phoenix.
Oh. We saw her at this other place too, and they have like the travel stuff on the floor.
Yeah, but I don't think I saw her on that one.
But I don't have to figure it out. But yeah, I wanted to tell you that because I just saw the dancing and the drums were happening, and I just could not. I'm like, like couldn't help it. Just started making all the dancing yip noises. I was like, oh, I miss this energy.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
I do miss that stuff too. So I'm like, I want to go back, and I feel like I need to incorporate that as workout.
I mean, that is.
Yeah.
Like, even when I decide I'm just going to do it at home, and I still have the costumes, so I'll put the costumes on, I'll record myself so I can see if I make anything up. But, like, I'll sit there for 2 hours, and I'm like, I'll go until my back's hurting. Remember when we would go and, like, all those ummies, and you're like, oh, my back! Like, yeah. Oh, it was that. We're talking about belly dancing, guys. Sorry, we just went into that. But yeah, I just thought of you because I was sitting there and I was just like, oh my god, like I remember how much fun we had and like the energy here and all these people are watching and
I love watching that stuff.
The performance was like quiet because I don't think anyone knew what to do until like I just started yelling.
Good, you should. They probably need it too.
Yeah, the dancers started yipping. I was just like, yes.
That's awesome.
So much fun.
So after Small Business Saturday, we went to the Phoenix Flea Market. We went and watched the Wisconsin Badger football game, which was horrendous. And then...
Person or in a bar?
Bar.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Well... I mean, they also lost, so it was bad that way.
Well, I mean, I guess I don't know when it comes to like seeing sports live or not.
Yeah,
I've
seen sports live, but honestly, I like the camaraderie in a bar more so than in because again, you only buy like a certain amount of tickets, so you can only see a certain amount of people.
Yeah. Here
at bars, just because we're from Wisconsin. You know, we start talking to other or like people at the other tables and we're like talking, all of a sudden you've got the whole bar that you're all like watching this one game with. But we were downtown Scottsdale, Old Town Scottsdale.
Yeah.
And we were going from one bar to the next because the one bar was just not as fun.
Yeah.
So we started like trying to find another bar and we decided to go down to one called Social Tap. And Steve found like there's all those bird scooters.
Oh.
And so we were like, oh man, like I wanted to go use one and Steve found one and I'm like, where did Steve go? And all of a sudden, like my sister and I went to the bathroom and Steve pulls up with this scooter.
Like side swiping around the corner.
Right? And I'm like, what are you doing? I want to do that. And so we were trying to hunt for another one.
Yeah.
And couldn't find it. And then we found two and we were coming up to it and these two people were coming up and they already were on scooters.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, these ones are dying. So we were going to like grab these. And I was like, fuck, man. So like kept trying to find the scooter, but we finally got all the way to the bar. So we just ended up walking. Steve scooted over there and found a table already. And then from there, we went back home and we made like veggie lasagna. We were sitting and watching Deadpool, and then the dog started, like, whining.
Yeah.
And so Steve's like, well, I'll take him outside. So he goes outside, and I'm sitting there for, like, literally 15 minutes, right? And I had to keep pausing because we have Cody. And so like the movie kept like turning off.
Yeah.
So I had to like keep pausing it and like playing it and pausing it. I'm like, where the fuck is he?
Yeah.
Like, what happened to the dog? Did he like die? Like, I don't hear anything. All of a sudden I heard talking. So this is about 20 minutes later, right? So I hear talking. I'm like, oh, maybe he got stuck outside talking to a neighbor.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I get a text message and it says, open up your bird app. I was like, well, that's fucking cryptic. So, like, and I just downloaded it today. So I open up my
bird app.
So the bird app is that one with the little scooters.
Okay.
So you open it up and it shows you where the birds are.
Yeah.
And then you can find one and figure out.
It's kind of like it's kind of like those bikes.
Bikes, yeah. And there was like 6 of them all here.
Oh my
and I was
gosh.
like, holy shit, there is all these scooters right in one area, which Gilbert doesn't have any of them.
Yes, they do.
Like a couple.
They're all
downtown Gilbert.
Well, there's some in downtown Gilbert, but they keep setting them up at the bus stations on the way to the gym. So there's like some on Gilbert and Ray, and then Gilbert and Warner.
Got it.
I've been seeing them everywhere.
Okay,
like
so they're more in, like, they're not out here yet.
No, they're mostly at bus stops.
So as you see, there's like 6 of them all on top of us. And I was like, oh my God, we have to go ride on them because I haven't been able to. So he's like, yeah, our neighbor went and took them in a van.
Oh my God.
Drove them over here, did that in the morning, and then they put them in their garage.
Oh my God.
Because they thought that they were going to use them later. But then they didn't, so then they put them out there.
Yeah.
And I was like, we have to do this. So we put the dog back. We go and we hook him up. And we just start, and Steve's like, don't hurt yourself. Be careful, be careful. Like the whole time I'm like, yeah, like trying to do it. We got the little bells on there because you have bells. And we're like, let's go get ice cream. So we literally drove. We see these random kids and they're stuck in there, in here. And they're like, how do we get out? We're like, here, come with us. So we pick up these kids and we drive them to, like, out of our community. And then we go and get ice cream and they're, like, closing. And they, like, let us come in because they're, like, already closed at 10. Yeah. We got there, like, at 10. Oh. So we got ice cream, we ate ice cream, and we drove all the way back.
I think the scooters
it was so much fun.
Freaking brilliant because I kept seeing those a lot in San Diego, and then we had the bikes. It's awesome because you pay to have them like activate, and then they have them all like location bugged, so the person can drive around and pick them up like whenever, or like pick them up and charge them. And
and I guess you can actually be a person who charges them, and you get credits for charging them. So you can go pick up ones and then like charge them, place them back. That's why you sometimes see them all by themselves. Yeah. So I'm going to run one of them down to the ground and then try and see what I can do to charge it. I'm like, how do you charge this thing?
That's awesome.
But they're a lot of fun, so we should definitely
scoot.
If you just give it like 2 seconds just to go around here, and then we can come back.
Fun.
It's only $1.
That's awesome.
I think it was like $4 to go down to the ice cream and then come back, which took like 45 minutes.
Damn.
So, I mean, that's pretty decent.
Yeah. I mean, especially if your alternative is walking.
Yeah. We got there super fast.
Nice.
Like, and it was so much fun. Like, so my sister, she was on hers, and I'm like, it's not fair. She's tiny. She's going faster. And then Steve, he was just like going crazy. And I'm like, we look like Harry Potter on broomsticks. And so we were just like swinging back and forth.
We bring it all back to Harry Potter. Oh my gosh.
Oh, then I felt like I was definitely a Gryffindor. My hair was like all like going crazy in my shadow. I'm like, I want a picture.
So now that this holiday is over, what are your plans getting back to normal tomorrow?
It's not going to be back to normal. Now I have to like figure out. So I'm started my new job. I'm working.
Mazel tov.
Yay! I'm working on figuring out how to do that. And then, because they kind of just like threw me in and I didn't get any training, and they were like, here, we're really busy, so just like catch up. Oh, and I'm like, cool, like, let's figure this out. Okay. Oh, what am I supposed to do? Okay, cool. So that'll be for this whole week. Next week, I leave on the 5th to go to Michigan. And then I come back, and then I continue the new job that I have. And then Christmas, I'm not doing anything. I think we're just going to, like, probably go to his family's.
I think I I have to like try to will myself into getting back into the routine of working.
I don't want to work.
It's been really difficult.
And I'm so mad because like there was a 4-day weekend I had, and I like literally did something every single day. I didn't get to play video games like I wanted. I didn't get to like just sit and chill for a day.
That was I think that was like Thanksgiving and Black Friday for me. But then yesterday before the wedding, I was just like, Mark's like, "Are you sad?" I'm like, "No, I'm fine." I'm like kind of melancholy because I just want to just not do anything.
Yep.
And then, I was like, "Hey, I need to get ready for the wedding." He's like, "It's not till hours." I'm like, "I know, I need to like psych myself up to get like back into like, okay, get back in the routine." But like, I feel like I'm going to have a little bit of like, I need a jump start, I think, for Monday. But I'm not done with work for like another 3 weeks. And by the time I'm done with the weddings, I go home. And so I'm like working, fucking flying a red eye to get home and to be like, am I here yet? And then I feel like I'll come right back and be like, back into weddings. Yeah. So it's like a nonstop, like, I'm like slowly just declining. Like waiting for like I'm just waiting
an
for
explosion.
Crash. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I have. No, I do have a wedding this weekend. Damn it. Yeah, because this weekend is going to be the first week of December, right?
Yeah.
Shit, I do. I have a wedding and then I have charity work on Sunday.
Yep. I'm going to try and not do anything Saturday and Sunday because I just need a break.
Maybe I'll take off some days because Hanukkah is going to start, so I want to make sure I get a few nights of just Mark and I before like the chaos of everything else. Yeah, because I get I'll get 8 nights, but I want to like, maybe I'll go to Chompies and pick up fucking latkes so I don't have to make anything. I don't know. Something. I need to pump the fucking brakes because we're going to be hitting 2019 really quick.
Yes.
Really quick.
I can't even. Yay! And I didn't even do anything for Christmas shopping, so no one's getting anything from me this year. Because I feel like it's already like Christmas and then I've already missed out on...
I know. That's the thing. It's like we got through Thanksgiving and now I'm exhausted just thinking about the rest of the holidays.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it, but I'm daydreaming about the nights where I can sit at home with Christmas lights on reading a book. That's what I'm daydreaming about. Yeah. Not the actual holiday itself. You know?
That's how I was. I was like, I kind of want to just sit and do nothing. And I got a bunch of books and I don't want to like do anything.
See, and then downside is you get the bunch of books and you either like, I don't know which one to read, or you're like, I don't feel like reading any of them. And then you sit there like, what am I going to do with these?
But no, I start reading like 6 of them and then I'm like, what am I on? Then I start blending the stories.
Oh, yeah.
Yay, holidays! Mm-hmm. So definitely put in the comments what you guys have done for Thanksgiving, what you will be doing for Christmas.
Yeah.
And if you got any awesome baller, Black Friday deals.
Yeah, like, and also let us know, do you guys like shopping in person, or are you kind of the online person now where it's like, I buy everything online and nothing in person anymore? And then are you exhausted just thinking about the rest of the holiday or the rest of the year? Because we're pumped and excited at the beginning of this, and then when we start talking about Christmas, we're both like, oh yeah, that's right.
I'm exhausted already.
We still have that to get through.
And I just want to go play on the scooter now.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Let's do that then.
So we're going to go play on a scooter. You guys enjoy the rest of your holiday break, and we'll catch you next week.
Yep.
So always remember to geek responsibly.